Welcome, all new and existing Trailblazers, to another episode of the gallant gacha gamer's journey aboard the Astral Express. In this video, we will be looking at the lustrous Miss Tingyun and see how we can make the most of this highly valuable support unit. Avert your gaze and focus on the build with me, please. In a game like Honkai Star Rail, it's incredibly important to understand how your characters work, and this gorgeous lady is no exception. Let us float blissfully into the main topic of this video. Tingyun! I believe it's pronounced just as it's written, but who knows? Anyway, Tingyun is a 4-star playable character in Honkai Star Rail, who was released right alongside the game. What would a Hoyoverse game be without some busted supports at launch, right? Bet it. She is a lightning character of the Harmony Path, who is currently on the featured banner. If you're lucky enough to have pulled her, or are planning to pull her, this guide is for you. On that note, she is the perfect support for the aforementioned husbando, going as far as becoming a featured 4-star on his banner. Stare at him once you pull them, please. Moving on, Tingyun is a unit that deals with energy restoration and buffing. She is able to buff a single ally and give them energy to regain their ults. God knows how many times I've died because of not having my ult up. While she isn't Bronya level, she can become a major asset to the team to increase their damage. What's more, she can trigger additional attacks with her skill and talent. Remember that she is a support, not to be played as a DPS. This is not Genshin, who manages the energy economy of your party and provides good attack buffs. Since ATK is her main stat, she can do quite a bit of damage with her normal attacks as well. Now, let's feast our eyes on her abilities. Abilities! Not the ears or tail or thighs. Number 1, normal attack, dislodged. A single target attack that deals lightning damage equal to 50, 100, 100% of her attack to a single enemy. Number 2 skill, Soothing Melody, a support ability that grants a single ally with Benediction to increase their attack by 25, 50, and 55%, up to 15, 25, and 27% of Tingyun's current attack. When the ally with Benediction attacks, they will deal additional lightning damage equal to 20, 40, and 44% of that ally's attack for one time. Benediction lasts for 3 turns and is only effective on the most recent receiver of Tingyun's skill. Number 3, Ultimate, Amidst the Rejoicing Clouds. A support ability, at the cost of 130 energy, regenerates 50 energy for a single ally and increases the target's damage by 20, 50, and 56% for 2 turns. Number 4, Talent, Violent Sparknado. An enhancing ability. When an enemy is attacked by Tingyun, the ally with Benediction immediately deals additional lightning damage equal to 30, 60, and 66% of that ally's attack to the same enemy. Number 5, Technique, Gentle Breeze. Tingyun immediately regenerates 50 energy upon using her technique. As you can see, she's an ideal buffing unit to send your main DPS damage output through the roof, all while giving them invaluable energy. Besides, if seeing her ult animation doesn't boost your morale, I don't know what will. Now, let us take a look at the best light cones for Miss Tingyun. Wonder if she likes ice cream cones. Wait, focus, Trailblazer! While her signature 4-star light cone is amazing on her, it literally has her face plastered across it. The best in slot would be Bronya's signature 5-star weapon. Before you get irritated, we know this one isn't the most ideal for your wallet. But what if you get lucky? I know, my terrible luck will never turn though. 1. But the battle isn't over. Increases the wearer's energy regeneration rate by 10, 12, 14, 16, and 18%, and regenerates 1 skill point when the wearer uses their ultimate on an ally. This effect can be triggered after every 2 uses of the wearer's ultimate. When the wearer uses their skill, the next ally taking action, except the wearer, deals 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50% more damage for 1 turn. If you happen to get this one, hooray for you! Your Tingyun is treading broken territory now. 2. Carve the moon, weave the clouds. At the start of the battle, and whenever the wearer's turn begins, one of the following effects is applied randomly. All allies' attack increases by 10, 12.5, 15, 17.5, and 20%. All allies' crit damage increases by 12, 15, 18, 21, and 24%. Or all allies' energy regeneration rate increases by 6, 7.5, 9, 10.5, and 12%. The applied effect cannot be identical to the last effect applied, and will replace the previous effect. The applied effect will be removed when the wearer has been knocked down. Effects of the similar type cannot be stacked. just to be sure to keep this lady alive. Getting knocked out cannot be good for her skin, or fur? Whatever. If you're planning on getting the battle pass, you can superimpose this in due time as well. It's so like her to give us RNG on the FX. 3. Dance, dance, dance. When the wearer uses their ultimate, all allies' actions are advanced forward by 16, 18, 20, 22, and 24%. If you land this one in the gacha, it works pretty well on the Fox Lady. 4. Planetary Rendezvous. Upon battle entry, if an ally deals the same damage type as the wearer, damage dealt increases by 12, 15, 18, 21, and 24%. This lightcone is a great option if you have managed to pull Tingyun, and you are running Tingyun with him, which you ideally should. It would give him some extra lightning damage bonus unconditionally. 5. Past and future. When the wearer uses their skill, then the next ally taking action, except the wearer, deals 16, 20, 24, 28, and 32% increased damage for one turn. This can drop from Echoes of War, and you can purchase this one for 200 Lucent Afterglow from the Forgotten Hall store. What? Forgot about it already. 6. Chorus. After entering battle, increases the attack of all allies by 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12%. Effects of the same type cannot stack. If you have sour luck like me, you can always opt for this F2P option, for which you'll have plenty of dupes too. Who among these plethora of characters are worthy of accompanying the head representative of the Whistling Flames into battle? Let's take a look. I wish I was one of them too. Number 1. Tingyun, Seal, Bronya, Bailu. Quite the whale team, I know. As if Seal needed to be even more cracked. Number 2. Tingyun, Clara, Himiko, Bailu. 5 stars, 5 stars, as far as the eye can see. Number 3. Tingyun, Arlen, Asta, March 7th. As long as the girls keep the boys shielded and buffed, he will handle the damage on his own. Number 4. Tingyun, Qingjue, Pila, Natasha. Waifu City? 5. Tingyun, Danhang, Asta, Natasha. F2P comp, which you can put together anytime to do big PP damage. We're not done yet, because the best team comp for Tingyun involves the husbando. Yes, I am referring to the man, the myth, the legend, Tingyun. If this man is the bread, Miss Tingyun is the butter he cannot do without. 1. Tingyun, Tingyun, Bronya, Bailu. Broken. There is no other word to describe just how OP this team is. 2. Tingyun, Tingyun, Bronya, Natasha. A bit more realistic. Woo! 3. Tingyun, Tingyun, Bailu, Welt. Just let these gals do their thing, and the rest will handle itself. 4. Tingyun, Tingyun, Seal, Bailu. Was the husbando's damage not enough? Farming relics will always be a pain, no matter which game it is. So while we rise above the emotional damage from our trash rolls, let's take a look at Tingyun's best relic sets. Starting off with relic sets. Pray to RNGesus. 1. 4-piece Musketeer of the Wild Wheat. Attack increases by 12%. The wearer's speed increases by 6%, and basic attack damage increases by 10%. This is her best in slot, and is easily available. 4-piece Thief of Shooting Meteor. 60% break effect, and another 16% break effect at 4 pieces. Regenerates 3 energy when the wearer inflicts weakness break on an enemy. This can be used until you get a good wild wheat set for her. Now for the planar ornaments. The dreaded spheres and ropes. 1. 2-piece Space Sealing Station. Increases the wearer's attack by 12%. When the wearer's speed reaches 120 or higher, the wearer's attack increases by an extra 12%. 2. Sprightly Von Wach. Increases the wearer's energy regeneration rate by 5%. When the wearer's speed reaches 120 or higher, the wearer's action is advanced forward by 40% immediately upon entering battle. Usually, attack is not a stat priority for support characters, but Tingyun is exceptional in every way. Why? Because the attack buff provided by Soothing Melody is capped at 30% of her own attack. So yeah, start stacking attack on her like you did with your beloved Jean and Chi-Chi. Don't forget energy regeneration rate and speed either. For the main stats, you should find an attack percent body, speed feed, attack percent sphere, and ER percent rope. For the substats, you should be focusing on speed, attack percent, and energy regeneration rate percent. On that note, some effect resistance percent wouldn't hurt either. Since Tingyun is a 4-star unit, her Eidolons are actually obtainable in the long run, even for an F2P. So let your credit card chill for now, since you'll probably get some dupes from the Tingyun banner as well. This silver-tongued Foxian girl's B Eidolons are as follows. 1. Windfall of Lucky Springs. After using their ultimate, the ally with Benediction gains a 20% increase in speed for 1 turn. 2. Gainfully gives, givingly gains. The ally with Benediction regenerates 5 energy after defeating an enemy. This effect can only be triggered once per turn. 3. Halcyon Bequest, ultimate level +2, up to a maximum of level 15. Basic attack level +1, up to a maximum of level 10. 4. Jovial Versatility. The damage multiplier provided by Benediction increases by 20%. 5. Sauntering Coquette. Skill level +2, up to a maximum of level 15. Talent level +2, up to a maximum of level 15. 6. Peace brings wealth to all. An ultimate regenerates 10 more energy for the target ally. Now, before you take any drastic decisions, remember that Tingyun's best Eidolon is E2. As an F2P, you should be happy at this point. Her second best Eidolon is E6 though, so try not to jump the gun and do anything you'll regret. Finally, her third best Eidolon is E4, which is sitting awkwardly in the middle. I mean, we'll get it eventually, right? Before anything else, let it be known that Tingyun is a goldmine for all manner of players, whether you're a whale, F2P, or anyone in between. This is especially true for F2Ps, because they can now have a reliable and fairly versatile buffer in their character roster. If you're planning to pick up Jingwan, she is absolutely indispensable. As such, if you pull her at any point, she would no doubt be highly valuable if built and used right. So what are your thoughts on the character? We would love to hear from you, and any guide requests for specific Honkai Star Rail characters are especially welcome. If you loved this video, be sure to press the like, share, and subscribe buttons because your support is what drives us to create content like this. Pretty please. On that note, why not ring that bell icon so that you don't miss any of our exciting updates? Either way, farewell for now, Trailblazers. We hope to see you at our next destination, aboard the Astral Express.